Okay, so you can't really code, or maybe a little, but not enough to actually build the thing that's in your head. And lately, everyone's saying AI can just build the whole app for you now. Type what you want, and it makes it. Is that real? Honestly, mostly yeah. And I'm gonna show you exactly how. No degree, no bootcamp. Just stick with me. So here's the plan. I will walk you through the whole thing, what Claude Code even is, how it actually works, and how you would use it yourself, even if you have never written a line of code. No filler, no hour-long setups. By the end, you will just get it. But before I explain a single thing, let me show you. It's way easier to show than to talk about. Here, just watch. I'm not gonna explain anything yet. I just want you to see it. I've got a simple personal website here, and I typed one normal sentence. Add a contact button. That's it. And look, it reads through my page, finds exactly the right spot, and writes it in. I didn't touch a thing. And there it is, a contact button, sitting right there on my site, next to the other one, exactly where it should be, from one plain little sentence. Okay, but I know what some of you are thinking. Fine, it added a button, big deal. So watch this one. I'm gonna ask for something way bigger. I just type, in plain English again, change the whole site to a warm sunset color theme. That's the entire instruction. And off it goes, reading through all my styling, swapping out every color, keeping the whole thing consistent. And look at that. Same exact site, completely new vibe. Warm oranges, soft and cozy, the whole thing redone in seconds. And again, I didn't open a single file. I didn't touch any code. Once could be luck. Twice, that's the pattern. This is just how it works now. And that's the whole idea, right there. This isn't autocomplete finishing your sentences, and it's definitely not some chatbot you copy answers out of. It actually does the work in your real project. Okay, now that you've seen it, let me back up and explain how it's doing that. So, mental model first, because this is the bit most people get wrong. Most of the AI coding stuff you've seen, it's basically fancy autocomplete. It helps a programmer types a little faster, and that's about where it stops. Claude Code is a different animal. It's what people call an agent. You give it a goal in plain words, and it goes off and looks at your actual files, makes a plan, changes whatever needs changing, runs things, checks its own work, and shows you what it did. You're not writing code, you're just describing what you want. Easier way to picture it, it's like having a really fast junior developer sitting right next to you. You tell it what you want, it goes and does it. You look it over, you say yep, and that yep part matters. It never just runs off on its own. You're always the one calling the shots. Oh, and it works right inside your actual project. No bouncing between 10 browser tabs and some editor you don't understand. Okay, let's actually get it onto your machine. It's one command to install. You paste it in once, that's it. Then you go into whatever project you want, type Claude, and hit enter. First time, it walks you through signing in. You do that once and then honestly never think about it again. And you're in. See that little prompt? That's where everything happens now. Okay, this loop right here. If you forget everything else, keep this one. It's 4 little steps. You say what you want, it shows you exactly what it's about to change before it touches anything. You say go, and then it makes the change and runs it. That's the rhythm. You'll see it again and again. See that? It showed me the change first. I looked it over, said yes. Then it wrote the code, started the app, checked it, and proved it works. Say what you want, look it over, approve, go. Honestly, that's like 90% of using this thing. And because it shows you everything before it does it, you basically never get caught off guard. Now, real talk. Because this is where people either stay safe or make a mess. The Stay Go step has modes. There's plan mode, where it can only look and suggest. It changes nothing. There is one where it makes changes but still checks with you before it runs anything, and a fuller auto mode where it does most on its own with a safety check watching. My honest advice starting out, live in plan mode. You will learn faster and you genuinely can't break anything. Flip between them anytime with Shift Tab. And look, this stuff is genuinely powerful, so it pays to go slow at first. Okay, this one's my favorite, and almost everybody skips it. Please don't. There's a file you can make called Claude.md. And here's the thing, it's not documentation. It's more like a little cheat sheet that tells Claude how to work in your specific project. You write it once and it just reads it every single time on its own. Keep it short though, bullet points, not an essay. Alright, rapid fire. Once the basics click, these are the things that take it from, oh, neat, to how did I ever work without this. I'm not gonna deep dive them today. Each one's getting its own video, so don't stress about memorizing any of it. Okay, let me tie the whole thing together. A complete website from one sentence. I say, build me a personal website. It thinks for a second, then shows me a plan, what it's about to make. I read through it. Yeah, that looks right. So I just approve it. And there it is, a whole personal website, live right there in your browser. Sentence and a couple of yeses. That right there is the whole pitch. And hey, real quick, because somebody out there is thinking it, if this feels a little like cheating, it's not. You're still the one with the idea. You're the one with the taste. The one going, no, not like that, more like this. The typing was never the hard part. This just hands the part off. So let's zoom out for a second. What can you actually build with this? Honestly, way more than you would expect. A personal site, like the one you just watched me make. A little tool for something you do all the time. A tip splitter, a habit tracker, a workout log. A page for a birthday or a wedding, or a trip you're planning with friends. A simple game to mess around with. A landing page for that idea you've been sitting on for 2 years. A menu for a friend's little food stall. A countdown to a trip you can't wait for. A photo wall from last summer. Even a resume that actually stands out for once. And here's the real thing. If you can describe it in plain, normal words, you can probably build it. No degree, no permission. Just the idea and a few spare minutes. So yeah, that's Claude Code, the whole picture, start to finish. But honestly, this was just the map. The real fun is going deeper on each piece. So here's what's coming. We will do Claude.md properly, then the safety modes, then the big stuff. Hooking it up to your other tools, automating things, building your own workflows. And then we start building real projects together, you and me. This is episode 1. So if any of this clicked for you, do me a favor and subscribe. That way, when the next one drops, you will actually catch it. Alright, see you in the next one.